Good morning and welcome to the official ribbon cutting of our new Kenneth R. Dunn swimming pool, formerly known as the Truxtun Park Pool. Because of COVID-19, we're not able to be there in person, but we're all together to do the official ribbon cutting and opening of our new pool. So welcome, everyone. It's hard to believe that just last summer we had a full season at the pool. And in September, the pool closed as usual and construction began. And here we are, 10 months later, we are officially opening our pool. So let's take a few minutes and look at the phases of construction of our new pool.
So she's throwing.
Congratulations, Annapolis. I cannot wait to go to the new Kenneth R. Dunn Truxtun Park Pool. This is a wonderful addition to our community and will serve as a place for many happy memories for Annapolitans for years to come. Congratulations, stay safe, and I'll see you at the pool.
Congratulations on the opening of the new Truxtun Park Pool.
Go!
So excited about the Truxtun pool opening up. I got my floaters on and everything. I can't wait to swim. Yay!
Okay, welcome everybody. That was an amazing video, and I'm so proud to be a big part of that with this city council. This is another thing that's happened on our watch, started and finished. I feel a little bit cooler just looking at that pool because I was just sitting outside in the blazing hot sun. So I can't wait to take a dip. We not only have a first-class Parks and Recreation Department and first-class Parks and Recreation Center, we now have a first-class pool. And with all the amazing connectivity in these assets in our city, we are making Annapolis one of the best places to live in the country. So I just want to thank everybody, David, Gerald, for the amazing work to get this across the line in the middle of a COVID pandemic. We've kept going, full steam, didn't skip a beat. I'm sad that we couldn't do swim teams, there this year, but that has stopped all over the country. We do know that the indoor pools are not going to get open, so I'm expecting us to be at capacity, which is half capacity, I believe, Director Trader. But again, what a great effort. What an amazing thing for us all to be proud of. And I'm going to pass it over to you, Archie.
Well, thank you, Mr. Mayor. I want to thank you, and I want to thank David and everybody for the collaboration and great work that everybody's done to bring about a tremendous accomplishment between the Annapolis Recreation and Parks Department and the Department of Public Works. This is going to be a beautiful asset to the city. We will be operating at a 50% capacity per day. We will be doing 4 2-hour intervals starting at 8 o'clock and at 10 a.m. in the morning, and ending at 8 p.m. in the evening, afternoon. So once again, this is a tremendous opportunity. I'm looking forward to leading the way in this wonderful pool and aquatic center. Thank you.
And trying to figure out who goes next. So I think, are we doing a video next, Julian?
Mr. Mayor,
the ribbon cutting video is next.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Alderwoman.
Well, that first video was so good, it's going to be hard to top, Julian. This video was so good, it's going to be hard to top, Julian.
Hi, I'm Alderwoman Sheila Finlayson, and I'd like to welcome you to the new Kenny B. Dunn Pool. I am so excited today that we're going to be opening this new amenity for our community. You know, a few years ago, we were having a discussion, the City Council, about selling the Eisenhower Golf Course. And it made me uncomfortable that we would be getting rid of a recreational amenity that the city owned. And so I thought, if we're gonna sell the golf course, then we should use that money to build another amenity for our community. At the same time, we knew that our Truxtun Park pool was failing, and every year we would have to patch it to make it work so that we would have a good summer. So it was a good fit to take those dollars that we made from the selling of the golf course and dedicate them totally to another community amenity, the new Truxtun Park Kenny B. Dunn Pool. And so it is a pleasure to bring this amenity for all to use in the city. You're going to be so happy and surprised when you see this lovely pool. It's got something for everyone. And so we hope that there will be many, many, many years of fun and pleasure and family activities going on. And so I'd like now to introduce you to the man, my friend and colleague from South River High School, Mr. Kenneth B. Dunn.
Well, thank you, Sheila. I'm glad she was instrumental in also getting this pool together. I'm humbled for this honor. I'd like to thank the mayor. I'm sure he was very instrumental in this also. I'd also like to thank all the kids that have used this pool over the years. They've grown up into be fine young adults and parents, and I'm sure they're going to send their kids down here. I'd like to thank Archie, because he used to come down when he was just way high, and he was a great guy. We'd like to thank a lot of people. I mean, we've had a lot of traffic through here, and basically this is for the enjoyment, fun, and safety and health of the Annapolis citizenry. I'd be remiss if I didn't say anything about when Mr. Callahan came to see me in the early 70s and asked if I would take over. He was so supportive. He backed us up in everything we did. There's the 4 F's that I go by, which was I'd always be frank with people. Told them what's what. I was friendly, I was fond of the kids, and I was fair. It would behoove anybody in Annapolis to see if you can get a yearly pass in whatever they're doing. There's so many activities for every age group and every interest in this city. And I think it would be great to go ahead and get that. So I would be remiss also if I didn't. My wife passed away last year, and I'd love to have her and my kids see this. But, you know, the good Lord had another plan. But now I want to turn this over to the man that's the head, and I'm telling you what, he's taken over right where Dick left off. Great people. And again, thank you. I'm humbled. I'm also proud. So without much further ado, I'll turn it over to Archie.
I'd like to thank the legendary Mr. Kenneth R. Dunn, the namesake of the new pool, the Kenneth R. Dunn Municipal Pool at Truxtun Park. I stand in the main entrance lobby of the pool. This is a great historical event. Also, I would like to thank Mr. Richard Dick Callahan and Kenneth R. Dunn for the historical precedent that they set and for our new pool. I am so happy and so privileged to be associated with this accomplishment along with the city of Annapolis. And I'm so happy for our citizens, for our families, and particularly the children and young people. Now I would like to introduce the mayor of the city of Annapolis, Mr. Gavin Buckley.
Thanks, Archie. This is Mayor Buckley at the top of the slide in our $4 million pool above our beautiful splash pad, just over from our amazing lap pool. This place is going to be so much fun this summer. I'm so glad we got it finished on our watch. We made this thing happen during a pandemic. Everybody worked furiously so the kids and grown-ups and families could have a fantastic pool to come to this summer and for summers to come. I can't wait to get in the water. Let me hand it over to you, Dick Callahan.
Thank you, Mayor Buckley. I'm sitting here at the snack shack at the new pool. I want to thank and congratulate you, Sheila Finlayson, and the rest of the council for ensuring that this vital resource would become a reality. Also, kudos to Dave Jarrell for his critical expertise in overseeing the construction. Archie Trader, the Recreation and Parks Director, you now have a modern, beautiful facility for the citizens to enjoy. Take good care of it. And finally, to Ken Dunn, your name will stand here for generations in remembrance of your exemplary community service in the 1960s and 1970s. And now to Matt Thompson of Lothario.
Thanks, Mr. Callahan. My name is Matt Thompson, I'm owner of Lothario Pools, and I'm down here in the filter room of the swim club where all the magic happens. And by far, this is one of the most environmentally swim clubs we've ever built, from the passive solar system to the energy efficient systems we've incorporated. This is a cool project. So we hope, on behalf of Lothario, we hope this brings many, many years of enjoyment and fun for all the families of the Annapolis community. Thank you very much. Take it away, David.
Thank you, Matt, and good morning. Glad to have you here for the virtual ribbon cutting for the new Truxtun Park pool. What you see behind me is the lap pool. It's one of 3 features here at the pool, and you're going to hear about each of those. The lap pool is 25 yards long. It has 6 lanes. It ranges from 5 feet to 10 feet. It's very exciting for all of our competitive swimmers, for the competitive swim team, the lap swimmers. Go Truxtun Park Penguins. One thing I wanted to mention is we're considering an extended season this year, since we're getting such a late start in the summer. This pool is heated, so we have the ability to stay open later. So we're still considering that, and there'll be an announcement about that later. I want to thank a few people. Public Works was responsible for managing this project, so I especially want to thank Betsy McCune, who was the project manager as well as the entire Engineering and Capital Projects Division of Public Works. I'm going to hand it off now to Jen Jennings, for her part. So thank you again for joining us today. This is an exciting event for the city.
Thank you, David. I'm Jennifer Jennings, the Community Health, Fitness, and Aquatic Supervisor for the City of Annapolis. Welcome to the Splash Pad. The Splash Pad has been designed for children 6 and under, for them to get used to the water and cool off during the summer. We also have, around the Splash Pad, leisure pool and lap pool, comfortable lounge seating, family tables to have snacks, and even small chairs for the little kiddies. We hope you have a great time here at the Kenneth R. Dunn Municipal Pool at Truxtun Park. Next, I'd like to introduce the Director of Recreation and Parks for Anne Arundel County, Mr. Rick Anthony.
Thanks, Jen, and I'm so excited to be a part of this wonderful time. I'm Rick Anthony. I'm the Director of Anne Arundel County Rec and Parks. I'm in front of the beautiful splash pad that you have here. And the first thing I just thought of when I walked up was this, as I remembered how this all came about, all of the pain and anguish that we kind of went through when the county was proposing to buy the Eisenhower Golf Course, which made this a reality from the city. And now to see that the Eisenhower improvements are almost done, and then to walk here and see this wonderful amenity, it truly was a win-win and worth all of the pain and anguish that we went through to have this happen. So thank you for having me. Congratulations for this time. And if I could say this, one thing I think that this recent pandemic has shown us is that rec and park amenities are so much more important than they've ever been to our citizens. In light of the recent news of school going to virtual teaching in this fall, I believe our citizens are going to come out for exactly of these things, and we need to be ready to serve them. And I look forward to continuing with the partnership with Annapolis City to provide not only these amenities, but future amenities as well. So congratulations, Mayor. Congratulations, all the elected officials that did the hard work to make this a reality. To Archie Trader and his team, you guys did a wonderful job, and I'm pleased and thankful to be a part of it. So I think I pass it on to Betsy. Thank you.
Thank you, Rick. My name is Betsy McKeown, and I am the project manager. I oversaw the design and construction of this wonderful project. Today, I would like to highlight the site improvements that we've made in order to protect Spa Creek and enhance the surrounding natural habitat. Formerly, the site had no stormwater treatment, and now we are providing 125% treatment of the stormwater runoff through a series of microbioretention facilities and an infiltration trench. We've also, with the help of volunteers, have planted over 10,000 native plants, 126 trees, and we've removed over 7,000 square feet of invasive species. We've done a lot of planting on the hillside behind me, behind the pool, in order to prevent erosion and provide a natural stormwater buffer. Also, these site improvements will provide an amazing educational opportunity for the schools and the community. Please come take a walk through the paths and the trails in Truxtun Park and around the pool, and you'll see that these native plants are bringing insects and butterflies and birds and lots of cool things to see. We've also really improved the access to the site. We've paved Pump House Road. We've improved the sidewalks all the way from Hilltop Lane to the pool, and we're replacing and landscaping the parking lot. The bathhouse, the pool, and the sidewalks are now fully ADA compliant. So thank you, and this has been such a fun project to work on. And please, I hope to see you and your family here. And when you're here, take a look at how well the pool fits into the natural landscape and watch these beautiful plants grow. With that, I'm going to turn it back over to Mayor Buckley.
Thank you, Betsy. Now it is time to do the ribbon cutting. After me, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get wet. Oh yeah!
That's all right, boy.
That's one of the fun parts of the job right there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great.
Before I hand it over to David, I just want to thank Kenny. His wife would be so proud that the pool is named after him. His family must be so proud. And I want to thank him for all he's given to this community. So, Kenny, I know you're an emotional guy and you wear your heart on your sleeve, but you're a great man, and we were lucky to have you for the time we had you. My son is going to be a lifeguard at the pool. He just finished his test. He's been training there. So my son will be there. My youngest son will be there. I'll be there this summer. Looking forward to hanging out. And we are just so proud of everybody's efforts here. Thank you. And I will hand it over to David. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Let me just first say thank you to Julian and to Mitchell and for everybody that pulled this whole event together, these videos together, because they're just perfect and superb. So thank you. This ribbon cutting is the end of a 2-year journey. We went through planning. We went through meeting with the public. We took a lot of input from the public. We moved into design and permitting and now construction, and here we are. So what an exciting day for all of us and everyone that has worked so hard to make this project possible. The official opening day for the pool is this coming Saturday, August 1st. We're looking, as I mentioned in the video, we're looking at extending the pool season at least through the month of September, since we're getting a late start. So I think everybody will have the opportunity to use this pool, and what a beauty it is. It's important to note in all this happy news that we're opening the pool in accordance with the restrictions of the health department due to the coronavirus. So there was some mention that already, but there'll be 2-hour sessions each day. They begin at 10 a.m. and then 12:30, 3 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. Each session will have a maximum number of patrons, and it's going to be half the capacity of the pool. All the sessions will be first come, first served. At the end of the 2-hour sessions, everyone will be required to leave the pool. The pool will be closed for 30 minutes for disinfecting. And then a new group of patrons will enter the pool after the 30-minute cleaning. Some of those that were in the previous session will have the opportunity, if we don't have a full allotment of patrons, to enter during the next block. Each person will be issued a wristband for one of the 3 pools. And during this time, the patrons are going to have to stay in their assigned pool. So you won't be able to float between the 3 different pools at this time. For the lap pool, each lap will have just 1 swimmer per lane, and that'll be limited to 30 minutes. All of the other standard COVID restrictions apply to the pool. So patrons will have to wear a face covering when entering and leaving the pool and when in the common areas. And also all patrons will be asked to practice physical distancing in the pool, with the exception of people with their own family or their own group. So I'll now hand it off to Archie Trader, our Director of Recreation and Parks Department, who did such a wonderful job getting this pool built. So thank you, Archie.
Well, thank you, David. I just want to say, man, that I feel so proud of having been a child who had swam in the original pool at Truxtun Park. And here I am, the director of Annapolis Recreation and Parks. I don't think Hollywood could have scripted it any better. It's just a wonderful accomplishment and a wonderful venue for the city of Annapolis. And it is another venue for the concept of One Annapolis from Mayor Gavin Buckley. And this is going to be a venue that's going to bring everybody together from all walks of life, all backgrounds. And this is a great opportunity in the society that we live in today. So I really appreciate it very much. And I'm very thankful and humble to be in this position. Thank you.
And I know that Rhonda has gone out and brought a whole new set of bikinis for the pool this summer. So I just want to throw to Rhonda to say a couple of words, because I know she's spent a bit of time in that pool herself.
I'm not a pool person, but congratulations
to everyone and to our city on a beautiful pool. I stopped off there on Friday just to see what was going on, and everything's coming along great. And thank you, Alderwoman Finlayson, for your vision. Thank you, our Director Trader, Mr. Gerald, and our Mayor for making sure all of this came to fruition today. I'm so proud to be a part of the Annapolis City Council and a resident here. Thank you all so very much.
And I want to let Sheila, oh, sorry. I want to let Sheila close it out. Sheila, that was a huge priority of yours. Thank you for lockboxing this money from the golf course to make sure it went to a really worthy project. That is one of the most inclusive things that you can do in the city. If I go to the Parks and Rec Pit Moyer Center, it is the most diverse thing we have in the city. This pool will be the same. Our brand new library will be the same. We have amazing assets, but I really want to especially thank you, Alderwoman Finlayson. And if you could close us out, that would be amazing. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Mr. Mayor. And a big thank you needs to go to the entire City Council for supporting my effort to use the money for this pool. You know, I grew up in Annapolis. I worked with Kenny Dunn for 25 years. We had many wonderful opportunities to have, you know, pool parties and the like at the Truxtun Park Pool, which became Kenny Dunn Pool. And so, you know, it was a pleasure and an easy lift, really, to move this funding for this pool. So I am thrilled today. I hope the entire community will come out and enjoy this wonderful amenity. And again, thank you to the full City Council, to Director Gerald, and to our City Manager Gerald now, and to Mr. Trader and everyone in the city who helped to make this come to fruition. So thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you all. Enjoy our wonderful Kenneth R. Dunn Pool.
Let's everyone give themselves a round of applause, please. You're all amazing. Let's sign off. See you at the pool.
Okay.
Thank you, Julian. Should have said thank you to Julian for making this possible. I'm